Now at 5, Governor Charlie Baker providing an update on the status of the COVID-19 vaccine here in Massachusetts. This as that new mutant strain of the virus we were just talking about, thought to be more contagious, making its way into the U.S. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us live in Springfield to break it all down for us. Audrey?
Kayla, as you mentioned, that new mutant strain now in 2 states, California and Colorado, just adding to the challenges that this pandemic is presenting both nationwide and across the world. Now, Governor Baker had some good news today saying that the state is really keeping up with the pace they expected when it comes to the rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine. When it comes to the COVID-19 vaccine, let's start with the good news first. Governor Charlie Baker says in total, Massachusetts has received around 86,000 Pfizer doses, 146,000 Moderna doses, plus an additional 68,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine through the CVS Walgreen program for long-term care facilities. At a press conference Wednesday, Governor Baker says those numbers are right on track with what they expected.
This is the largest rollout of a vaccination program in U.S. history, and it can't happen fast enough. That said, we were expecting to get about 300,000 doses by the end of the calendar year, and we're going to get about 300,000 doses by the end of the calendar year.
The bad news, something else made it to the U.S. before the end of 2020, a new mutated strain of COVID-19. That strain was found this week in Elbert County, Colorado, and researchers fear it'll spread, believing it could be more contagious.
Now it's able to make more of itself and spread its genetic material to different parts of the world.
Officials believe the current COVID-19 vaccine will still protect against the new strain called B.1.1.7. Local microbiologist Erica Hamilton says it would take a big change in the virus's outer proteins to render the vaccine ineffective.
As long as we don't get really significant changes, and it does have to be pretty significant in those spike proteins, the vaccine will work.
In the United Kingdom, the AstraZeneca Oxford vaccine has been approved for use. It's another 2-dose vaccine, but health officials overseas are recommending extending the amount of time between the doses from a few weeks to up to 3 months, so those initial second doses can be distributed as first doses to others waiting for shots. Hamilton says it's unknown whether a larger group of partially vaccinated people will stop the virus, as well as a smaller group of those with 2 doses.
Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of good data on it, and we just have to wait to get it.
That AstraZeneca vaccine has not yet been approved for use in the United States. Now, coming up on Western Mass News at 6, we'll have more on how local doctors are helping those who are pregnant make the safest decision about the COVID-19, the effects of which that have not been studied yet in pregnancy. Reporting live in Springfield, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.